They said the road would be easy, but they never told me it would feel this long. They said strength is built in the fire, but they never mentioned how much it would burn. I've stood on the edge of my breaking point, shook hands with doubt, danced with defeat, but something in me, something God-given, wouldn't let me quit. A whisper in the storm, a flicker in the dark, keep going. Because falling is part of the climb. Tears are just proof that your heart is still in it. And even when the world tells you to stop, you owe it to yourself to rise. I need you to hear me today. And I mean really hear me. Because I know what it feels like to want to quit. I know what it feels like to put in effort and feel like you're getting nothing in return, to keep showing up for a dream that seems like it ain't showing up for you, to pour into people who don't pour back, to do the work and still feel like you're stuck at the starting line. But I also know what it feels like to push past that moment. And that's what we're talking about today: persistence, resilience, and why you can't afford to give up, my baby. And now, let's be real. When we give up, it feels like the easiest option. The weight of disappointment, it's heavy, and the frustration of watching other people seem to succeed with ease while we are still in the trenches is enough to make you question everything. But let me ask you something. What if you're quitting right before your breakthrough? What if one more step, that one more day, that one more push is all that separates you from the thing that you've been praying for? And see, the enemy wants you to stop. Fear wants you to retreat, but faith says keep going, and faith ain't never lost the battle. Let's shift our perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Every setback, every delay, it's developing something in you that success alone could never teach you. Strength is built in resilience. Endurance is forged in difficulty. And I know you want it to be easier, but what if the hard is what's qualifying you for the thing you've asked for? Sometimes we think we're ready for the blessing, but we're not ready for the weight of it. So God allows us to go through some things to prune us, to prepare us, to shape us into the person who can handle the level of success that we're asking for. And it's all a part of the process. So how do we keep going when we're tired, when we feel empty, when the vision feels blurry? Here are a few things that I want you to sit with. Number one, remember your why. What made you start in the first place? What is the purpose behind the journey? And when the road gets hard, your why will always be your footing and your anchor. Number two, break it down. Sometimes we get overwhelmed because we're looking at the whole mountain instead of just focusing on the next step. Take it one day at a time. You have time to get it together. Number three, speak life. The words you say to yourself matters. Stop saying I can't do this. Start saying that I am built for this, because you are. And number four, surround yourself with people who pour into you. You can't keep running on empty. Find you a tribe, find you a community, find you a safe space and people who want the best for you and who are also searching for something within. Be that person's motivator. And get around people who remind you who you are when you forget. And last, number five, please, my babies, please take rest, but don't quit. Rest is necessary. Pausing is okay, but stopping and giving up, now that ain't never an option. I don't know what you're facing today. I don't know what's been whispering to you in the space where it says to give up. But what I do know is that you are stronger than you think. You have come too far to stop now. And if no one has told you lately, I believe in you. Keep going, keep fighting, keep building. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. When you feel like quitting, remember this: the storm only lasts for a season. The seed has to break before it grows. The diamond is only formed under pressure, and you must be refined. So stand tall, keep walking, keep believing, because the world needs what only you can give, and your story isn't over yet. Keep going. I'm so happy that you're a part of this podcast. If you're listening to me through Spotify, iHeart, or Apple Music, thank you. I will be updating this section of my podcast once a month, but if you want to listen to weekly podcast episodes, please join me on Patreon. I will leave the link in this section so that you can check it out. It's only $1. So you only pay $1 a month. Or if you just want to, be free and listen to one episode a month, that is fine with me, my baby. I just thought I'd put it out there. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this space. And remember who you are and show up as yourself every single time. Love always. Lisa Marie.